This week on The Teacher, the messenger weasel from Queen Chrysandwich has arrived, clutched to its chest, a quadratic. Magically, the queen has anticipated the quadratic that I have on the board so I don't have to write it. And now she wants it factored and graphed for coin. I will do this for coin. I have but two factors to determine. Two factors. I'm going to have a pair of x's for sure, but I also need something that multiplies to give 2. Well, that's 2 times 1, and we are in luck because 2 plus 1 is 3. However, we must accomplish the negative 3, so that's a pair of minus signs. You can multiply it back out, or you can graph the both of them. I've opted for the graph because you know me, want to graph them. Here's the two equations, and now I'm going to hit graph, and here they come. That second graph overwrites the first, perfect. And if you look, the intercepts are at 1, x equals 1, and x equals 2 makes this graph y coordinate 0. The x-intercepts are in the factors. It happens every time. Let's use that to our advantage. For the queen has sent me another message in red ink. Let's see what it says. She has 6x squared. Oh, that's hard to read. 6x squared plus x. Fudge. 6x squared plus x. Now we have options, and they are difficult options. However, by graphing I use my Witcher powers. I have entered the equation as it is, and I'm going to be able to read information from the graph. Let us observe. I have 2 x-intercepts. One of them's negative between -1 and -2. The other one's positive between 1 and 2. So I have 2 fractional intercepts. Well, let us try for some small fractional intercepts. How do you get small fractional intercepts? Let's go with a 3x and a 2x. And let's go with a 4 and a 3. But we need to accomplish this positive 1. So if I go with a 4 times 3 for the 12, I see it. It is 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 4 is 8. And 9 take away 8 is 1. For it has been written that 9 minus 8 is indeed 1. So I'm going to do the 3 and the 4. And I need to get a positive 1x. So I make that a plus. And I need to take away 8x. So I make that a minus. And behold, I have graphed the factored form done incorrectly and the factored form done correctly. Observe. I've got one of these factored forms right. The other one I messed up and had the minus and plus signs in the wrong place. Let us observe. The second graph is incorrect. It did not overlap the first one. But the third graph overlaps the first graph. Let's take a look. The y equals on the third, 3x minus 4, matches our work, 3x minus 4. For we are correct. Never forget, use your calculator and win. Toss a like for your teacher and do a few problems, Smash the like for your teacher and do a few problems,